ils ont coupé le gaz dans mon bâtiment. Mais vu que moi je suis un ingénieur, je trouve toujours des solutions. Regardez-moi ça. C'est ça, le futur Elon Musk. Oh, ça boue, petit. J'ai dit, on ne peut jamais dormir dans la faim dans ce pays. Pas possible. Ouais, c'est ça un ingénieur. Venez prendre le cours.
Salutationamaste, car y a pas de moments ordinaires, c'est simple. Salutationamaste, car y a pas de moments ordinaires, c'est simple.
These Filipino researchers extinguish a fire using sound waves. A group of researchers from the Philippines is making headlines for creating a fire exterminator device that uses sound waves. The device was created by University of Mindanao engineering graduates Francis Bagol, Franco Bellera, and Chris John Pogoy, along with their advisor Stephen Paul Alagao. The project was designed to extinguish fires on electrical wiring or gadgets that would otherwise be dangerous to put out with water. It incorporates a sensor that automatically detects and stops fires from a maximum range of 2 meters, making it an ideal home safety device. Not only is the device chemical free, it's also safe for the human ears as it only produces around 80 decibels, which is approximately the equivalent of the sound produced by a vacuum cleaner. Winning second place at the 2022 National Invention Contest and exhibit of the Department of Science and Technology, the group has patented the project, which was registered on March 13th, 2023.
4 simple hair care mudras for healthy hair growth. First, Prithvi Mudra. It strengthens hair roots and promotes healthy hair growth. Second, Chepan Mudra. It reduces hair fall and promotes hair growth. Third, Vayu Mudra. It improves blood circulation to the scalp. Fourth, Shant Mudra. It promotes hair growth and reduces graying. Practice this mudra regularly 10 to 15 minutes and 2 to 3 times a day. Be patient and consistent. For more hair care tips, follow Raghavanaga.
Je vous ai dégoté une dinguerie. Google, là, ils ont sorti une plateforme qui s'appelle Notebook LM. T'as un PDF de 500 pages, un Google Slide ou même un lien YouTube, tu le fais glisser sur Notebook LM. Lui, il te génère un résumé, une FAQ et même un podcast. Il te résume ton PDF de 500 pages en un podcast de 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's a really common problem.
Ils vont aller jusqu'où avec leur IAE, là?
People that vibrate the highest energetically are comfortably in their villain era. So what do I mean when I use the phrase villain era? We're not talking about a bad guy in a movie. We're talking about you, your villain era. It means that you don't mind being the villain in someone else's story if that means that you are standing firm on what you believe in. So that's like you, for example. You are in your villain era. Why? Because you don't care anymore. And when I say you don't care, it's not that you don't care about people, because you have many people in your life that you care about. But there's certain things that you don't care about anymore. Like when people judge you, you don't care about that anymore. When people drag your name through the dirt, you don't care about that anymore. When people don't support you when support is due, you don't care about that anymore. Because you know the right people who believe in you will support you. You don't care about certain things anymore. It is below your feet. It is behind you. It is not anywhere in your vision. You just don't care anymore. Because if you have to be the villain in someone else's story for you to stand up for the things that you believe in, you'll do it. I mean, there's something that we should all understand. The majority of people are afraid to step into their villain era. They are so scared. They don't want to be the bad guy in anybody's story. They are too busy people pleasing. They are too busy wearing themselves thin for everyone and everything. They're just too busy being everywhere with everybody. They don't want to be a villain. So, in essence, they're scared to be who they really are. They're scared to use their voice. They're scared to stand up for what they really believe in because they don't want to be the villain. So they rather just hide behind the mask of being the people pleaser so they never have to be the villain. But that's not you. Because you, my friend, you have woken up. And you know that being in your villain era means that you are standing up for what you truly believe in. You see people that vibrate the highest energetically, they're happy. You see people that vibrate the highest energetically, they're happy. They're fulfilled. They're magnetic and they're abundant. They know that they are in their villain era. They know that because they're so authentic, they're so unique, they're so different, they're so 1%. They're so on top of who they are and what they're doing that it's automatically gonna bring hate. Because where there's love, there's hate. They know that. They're aware of it. That level of awareness, they're at that level of awareness where they know that some people's not gonna like them. They know that they are fully in their villain. They are fully in their villain era. There's gonna be some people who don't like them when they are finally being their authentic selves. They know that, and they're okay with that. I want you to take a second and think of the most highly vibrational, the most energetically highly vibrational person that comes to your mind right now. I just want you to stop and think about them for a second. And I'm sure you cannot get to a place of notoriety, knowledge. You can't get to a seriously highly vibrational point where you're magnetic, abundant, fulfilled, and extremely happy and not have haters and not have people look at you like a villain and not have people try to tear you down. Because this, my friend, is just human nature. This is how human beings are. For some reason, when they see a highly vibrational, happy, magnetic and fulfilled human being, some people, a lot of people are going to want to tear that person down. That is just what comes with the territory. You know who I'm thinking of right now? Jesus Christ. This man literally just came here to spread the good news. And what did humans think was a good idea to do to him? Nail him to the cross. It's just an analogy. But when you are highly vibrational, at some point in time, all that fulfillment and happiness and magnetism, you're going to become a villain in somebody's story. And it's really not that you want to be the bad guy. It's really not that you want to frustrate and irritate people. But when you step into the awareness of who you truly are, you're not even going to be thinking about the people who think that you're villains. They're nowhere in your vision and reality because you're too busy focused on raising your vibration. You're too busy on just being a better person. You're too busy on making more money. You're too busy on focusing on expanding your awareness. You're too busy loving on the people who's loving on you. So these people who think that you're villains, like, okay, you're too busy loving on you to even worry about people who think that you're a villain. So when you say you're in your villain era, it's just a play on words. You're not really here to be a villain. But when you use that phrase, you just mean that you are authentically being the person that God designed you to be. And whoever don't like it, well, sounds like a them problem to you. My name is Gabriella Yana. And if you have found anything in this video
à 40 ans, à la lumière, l'ancien s'enlève le tombeau, ça sera toujours les yeux fermés. Ça sera en mer, j'ai quelque chose à fermer. Je me sens comme Hermès, mon rôle la meilleure tête. Prends mon outil, j'ai une capacité de mon âme. Tout ça avec de la musique.
This simple rhythmic trick will give your music instant funk and groove. But what is it? It's an 8th note plus a 16th note, otherwise known as dotted 8th notes. Combining this timing with straight quarter and 8th notes will emphasize the offbeats and provide groovy syncopation. Here are 4 ways to use it. Draw MIDI based on repeating patterns of 3/16. For drums, get a basic quarter or 8th pattern going. Then embellish with quieter hits, offset by a dotted 8th note. Use dotted 8th note LFOs in synths and effects, for example, chop pads with a dotted 8th note rhythm. And play against a quarter note kit for a hypnotic effect. And use dotted 8th note delays to add counter rhythms to vocals, melodies, percussion, or anything.
Je comprends pas pourquoi on apprend aux enfants qu'on a 5 sens alors qu'on en a 9. Et je parle pas de sens mystique, je vais les faire comme ça. Tout le monde connaît les 5, la vue, l'odorat, l'ouïe, le goût et le toucher. Il y en a 4 autres. Donc il y a la nociception, quand on a un dégât, qui est un peu la base de ce qu'on appelle la douleur, mais c'est pas à parier directement. On a la proprioception, la position de mon corps dans l'espace, l'oreille interne et l'œil. Je peux savoir que ma tête est penchée alors que j'ai les yeux fermés, par exemple. On a la thermoception, la chaleur et le froid. Et on a l'interoception, notre capacité à ressentir notre corps de l'intérieur. Genre j'ai mal au ventre, j'ai une crampe, etc. Ça c'est pas le toucher. Et je sais pas pourquoi ces 4 autres sens sont mis de côté. J'ai cherché, je sais pas pourquoi. Donc voilà. C'est une sorte de bataille personnelle de réhabiliter les 4 sens qui restent.
S'il y a une chose à retenir de cet épisode qui va ressortir peut-être dans les dîners.
Le film de Shyamalan devrait s'appeler le 10e sens, pas le 6e sens.
God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water.
Wade in the water, children, wade in the water. See that band dressed in white. God's gonna trouble the waters. Said it must be a band of Israelites. God's gonna trouble the waters. I said wait in the water. Wait in the water, children. Wait in the water. God's gonna trouble the waters.